Would you believe me if I told you a fighter jet is being designed to outrun our ideas of speed? So fast that the sky itself will feel different when it passes. Imagine an interceptor that doesn't just chase threats, it reaches them before they can finish what they started. Today we're diving deep into one of the most secretive and potentially game-changing aircraft concepts on the planet, the new MiG-41. Welcome to Auto Trend, your destination for powerful machines, cutting-edge defense tech, and the future of military aviation. If you love fast jets, bold engineering, and the stories behind next-generation weapons, you're in the right place. So what exactly is the MiG-41? Think of it as more than a successor to the MiG-31. It's being developed as a hypersonic interceptor, a sixth-generation class aircraft that aims to patrol the very edge of space, where earlier interceptors operated in high altitude but still within the atmosphere. The MiG-41 concept pushes higher, faster, and with a mission set that includes hunting hypersonic missiles, engaging high-altitude reconnaissance platforms, and even challenging low-orbit targets. In short, it's being designed as a guardian of the upper skies. Let's break down why this matters. Modern threats are evolving. Hypersonic glide vehicles and missiles can maneuver unpredictably and travel at many times the speed of sound, making traditional intercept methods extremely difficult. Satellites and high-altitude drones provide persistent eyes in the sky. The MiG-41 is intended to respond to that challenge. Extreme speed to reach a target. Extreme altitude capability to operate near the edge of space, and advanced sensors and weapons to neutralize threats before they reach their objective. Speed is the first headline here. Public estimates and leaked discussion around the program suggest the MiG-41 could operate in the Mach 4 to Mach 6 range. That's 4 to 6 times the speed of sound. To put that in perspective, Mach 6 is roughly 7,400 kilometers per hour. At those speeds, time and distance compress. Reaction windows are tiny, and interception geometry becomes a calculus problem of extreme precision. An aircraft that can close with a threat so fast changes the dynamics of modern aerial defense. But speed alone is not enough. Stealth and signatures matter. The MiG-41 concept reportedly integrates advanced radar-absorbing composite materials and thermal management systems designed to minimize both radar and infrared signatures. That means the jet would be harder to detect and track, not just on radar but also by heat sensors. Reduced signatures combined with high speed give it the best chance to approach modern, agile targets without being targeted in return. Sensors and avionics are another crucial piece. To intercept hypersonic threats, the aircraft needs a sensor suite that can see far and see fast. Long-range radar with improved discrimination, integrated electro-optical and infrared tracking, and potentially networked sensor fusion with ground and space assets. The MiG-41 is likely to rely on a blend of active electronically scanned arrays, AESA, passive long-wave IR trackers, and sophisticated onboard computing to turn raw data into actionable firing solutions within seconds. Weapons are where the mission becomes tangible. The MiG-41 is expected to carry specialized hypersonic air-to-air missiles and possibly anti-satellite payloads. These missiles would need extreme speed and maneuverability themselves to intercept hypersonic glide vehicles in flight. Some speculation has even suggested directed energy defenses, lasers or high-power microwave systems, could be integrated as point defenses against incoming missiles or seeker heads. Whether those technologies become operational on an airframe in the near term is uncertain, but the conceptual trajectory is toward layered defense options. Kinetic interceptors supported by emerging non-kinetic systems. Operational altitude matters too. The MiG-41 is described as a stratospheric or near-space operator, flying far higher than current fighters. That altitude capability expands its sensor horizon and gives it reach to intercept vehicles re-entering the atmosphere or operating at the fringe of space. In practical terms, that means it can act as a first line of defense against threats that previously would only be addressed by ground-based systems or space assets. Now let's address what we know about timeline and development. Official confirmation from Russian sources has been limited, and many program details remain classified. Publicly available discussion places development and testing over the coming decade, with possible operational entry varying widely in forecasts. Some optimistic estimates talk about prototypes and trials in the late 2020s, while realistic operational deployments could be in the 2030s. Programs of this scale undergo long design cycles, iterative testing, and significant refinement before full operational readiness. So while the MiG-41 concept is real in the sense of active design and study, the exact capabilities and timelines will unfold over years. A natural question is, who could field it? And does it change regional air power balances? For countries seeking the highest edge in air defense, an aircraft like the MiG-41 would be a strategic asset. Partnerships, procurement decisions, and political considerations will shape who has access. For nations like Pakistan, which have been diversifying defense ties, the idea of acquiring next-generation interceptors depends not only on relationships, but on budgets, strategic priorities, and integration with existing force structures. If acquired, such a platform would become a high-value element in national air defense, but it also carries high operating costs, training demands, and logistical complexity. Let's talk about the operational implications. An interceptor with near-space reach redefines how nations think about airspace sovereignty. It changes the calculus for adversaries who rely on high-speed strike systems or persistent surveillance. It forces an evolution in missile defense doctrine, situational awareness networks, and rules of engagement for aerial operations at extreme altitudes. In other words, the MiG-41 concept doesn't just add another aircraft to the inventory. It pushes militaries to rethink strategy, doctrine, and allied cooperation in space-adjacent domains. So what should we watch for next? First, credible test reports and imagery, prototypes, engine tests, and official statements. Second, technological spin-offs, advances in hypersonic missiles, thermal protection systems, and directed energy research that often appear in parallel to large airframe projects. Third, procurement signals, whether any nations seek partnerships, technology transfers, or purchase options. All of these will shape how the MiG-41 concept evolves from blueprint to real-world capability. Before we wrap up, let's consider the human element. Pilots who would fly such aircraft will need specialized training for high-altitude, high-speed operations. Ground crews and engineers must master new maintenance regimes. Commanders will adapt tactics and integrate new tactics into combined air and space defense networks. The MiG-41, if realized, is not just a machine. It's an entire ecosystem of people, doctrine, and infrastructure. To close, the MiG-41 represents a bold leap toward hypersonic, near-space air defense. Whether it becomes the definitive interceptor of the future or a stepping stone toward other solutions, it signals where aerospace development is heading: faster, higher, and more integrated with space. For nations watching the horizon, it's both a promise and a challenge. If you enjoyed this deep dive on the new MiG-41, make sure you hit subscribe to AutoTrend, give the video a like, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Do you think interceptors like this will reshape air warfare, or will space-based and ground systems outpace them? Tell us what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.